As I talk to coaches around the country, I've had that opportunity somewhat. I think one of the most important things that a coach can do is to actually know what he believes. That might seem like a very simple concept, but so many coaches don't. They're in so deep into the whole coaching aspect, they've really never actually considered what they believe. That is going to be foundational of where you go, of what you do, and how you do it as a coach. As a coach, especially as a Christian coach, I think that's got to be your faith must be at the forefront of what you do. Yes, we like to win, but if that's not the rock, the foundation upon what we do as a coach, then we are going to be taken off the course, and we will be not happy with the way that goes later on. You know, I think that as I've seen it, I've read a lot of books on coaching, but the best book I've ever read on coaching, and not that I've read the whole thing through, but the Bible. It is the foundation of what I do as a coach. You know, in John chapter 8, verse 12, it says, and this is Jesus speaking, "I am the light of the world." And that's the world, that includes the athletic world. "Whoever follows me will never walk." And that word walk just means to conduct oneself and how one goes. And for me, that is, whoever follows me will never coach in darkness, but will have the light of life. That is just such a practical application. There's not a better thing that a coach can do than to follow the principles that are found in God's word, in the Bible. That has led me through the last 40 plus years that I've been a Christian, and is the most important thing that I have ever gotten to know. It so clarified, cleared up, and crystallized what I believed and how I was going to do it as a coach. And it is, God's word has never steered me wrong. Knowing what you believe is going to be an absolutely foundational and fundamental importance of an aspect and a principle to live by. Without that, you get swayed. What happens is in the height of competition, when things come really tough, it's hard to stick to those beliefs, and it's so easy to maybe stray off that path, do something that's maybe unethical or something that you would be embarrassed about as a coach later on to watch it. Or is it exactly the way, am I doing things the way that I would want my athletes to do it later on in their life? Knowing what you believe. Do you really believe that sportsmanship is a really important thing? Do you really believe that you're going to win with integrity and fairness? Do you really believe that your athletes should be treated with respect and dignity and fairness? Do you believe that there are things more important than winning? Or is winning your top priority? Knowing what you believe is so important to solidify that as a coach. I think in regard to that, it really helps to have something that you've written down, a goal or some kind of something you believe. I did this several years ago, and it's really helped to clarify it for me. So my mission statement or my purpose is this in relating to coaching: to help our athletes become successful and happy in the future by acquiring timeless skills and qualities, to help them succeed athletically, and to add value to their lives. So what we do, and in everything that we do as a coaching staff, those are our three main objectives. And we know that when we're doing that, we are doing our job as a coach. We're also preparing them as an athlete. We're preparing them as a teammate. We're preparing them for a life after athletics, when they're into their adult lives. And that's such an important thing to do. So whatever I do as a coach, I know is going to have a great impact on my athletes. And if I can know what I believe, that helps me stick to the path that I know is the right one.